Hey guys, it's episode 252. I drew this cat owl matching my girl cat owl character that I drew, and I colored that for you in my last video. So I'm going to color this one, but instead of coloring it in pencil crayon, which I colored the last drawing in, I'm going to color this one in art markers. So I got my chameleon marker box up front, but you guys can't see it. It's up there. And since that box set does not come with a black, it only comes with a bunch of different types of grays, but I found that the darkest gray, it wasn't dark enough, so I decided to use a black from a different set that I got from my friend, and it's just from Artist Loft. I think it's another brand that's less expensive and you can just purchase it. I think they do have less expensive art materials, and yeah, so I'm actually for Artist Loft. This is Coda. I think this is 900, and it's just a black. Now the thing about Artist Loft is it doesn't really say what color it is, so if you want to find out the colors, I guess you can check out online which code goes with which color. It doesn't really say on the box anywhere. I'm assuming you would have to search it up. So anyways, I'm going to use black for some parts, not all the parts, and I'm using the fine tip. Artist Loft does tend to bleed more than chameleons, so I'm kind of not a fan of a lot of the markers that bleed a lot, because I know Copic markers are like one of the highest quality ones, but they tend to bleed. I don't have Copics because they are a bit more expensive than other brands, so I don't have them. So I bought chameleons instead, and chameleons are a decent price. They're not too pricey. One sec, someone. Oh, I thought someone my phone dropped. I thought someone messaged me that was actually just my, I get notifications on my YouTube subscriptions, like I subscribe and they give me, and then I get notifications on new videos from all the different channels. So sometimes it's very confusing and it's very distracting. So here, just coloring in the ears. I'm gonna color a little bit past here. And some here. So there. And is that all I want to color black there? Yeah. I'll just... Sorry guys, I did not plan out where I want to color the black. I just kind of am estimating a bit where I want to color. And I'm not trying to color extremely neat because I want it to look like fur. Like that it's all blended in. Of course, black is really, I don't know how much I can blend in with the other colors. And the tail is right here, so all of the tail is black. I'm actually gonna change to the broad, large tip instead, because the tail takes up more time. The reason why I don't like the too much bleeding from the markers is because it does, a lot of the time, I learned this from my art teacher that these types of markers can be ruined by like actual just regular paper, because the paper is not glossy, so it tends to suck up more of the ink, and then you can potentially ruin your marker like that. So I like Chameleons because it doesn't really suck up, like it doesn't really let go a lot of ink, so I think the paper doesn't ruin it that much, and it kind of looks like it's not soaking up so much of the ink because the ink only comes out by a little bit. So that's kind of why I like Chameleon markers. Like, it's my first time using, like, besides using touch markers, I noticed touch markers also tend to bleed out a lot, and they seem to dry out really fast, so I think I've ruined them without knowing. And I don't have glossy paper myself, so I think the whole thing using like, because I can't use glossy paper if I don't have any, and it's very hard to get a hold of it. I think it's way more expensive too, so I don't have any. That's why I use regular paper. I was thinking about using cardstock, but I don't have a lot of that, and my dad said it's quite pricey if I want to get a lot, so I will have to see. I'm going to go with a light brown that I have first. This is taupe. It's BR1. This is my Chameleon marker, and I'm going to use it on, let's see, here. Here. I'm trying to follow my other drawing, so the placement is kind of where the mask is-ish. Of course, the colors don't necessarily fully match the browns that I had in my pencil crayons, so I'll just have to kind of work with it. So I'm just working around the face. And the eyes. Here. Gonna go kind of around the nose. Make a slight triangle-y shape. It's not perfect because it's fur. And then I'm gonna go a bit on the body. So this is the chest fur of the cat. Just gonna just do a bit, not a lot. And also, this is the arm. I think I want to do part of the leg. And also part of this leg too. And that's it. And now I want to use caramel, which is NU4, and I'm just going to do some slight shading under the leg. It's not that noticeable because the browns tend to blend well together, but this will give off slightly a shaded effect. Just by the eyes. Here, tufts of fur. That's it for the light brown. Now I'm going to go on the dark brown. Actually, I want to go back to taupe. Kind of, no, never mind. Gonna go to a darker brown. I think I'm gonna go to burnt umber. This is BR4. I'm sorry if it's not fully showing on camera, because every time I focus a marker on the camera, I have to refocus on the drawing, and that sometimes messes up my tablet's focus a lot. And right on the cheek of the cat and the fluff part of the face. So there, and on the chest area. Gonna leave some white. Just trying to think of where to put it, so that way looks nice. And then I'll do a bit of here. Now I'll just leave that back part white. And I want to go over with cinnamon, which is BR3, and I'm just going to do a slight bit of shading some places. So like under here. Under some of the whisker parts. Over here. Bit. Okay, that's it for that. And now I'm gonna use a pink. So I want to go with a peony pink, which is slightly bright. It's PK4, and I'm just gonna go over And also for his cute nose, it will be pink too. And I'm actually gonna use this fuchsia, which is PK5, for some shading because it shows up darker. So there. And now for the eyes, I want to do a blue. I'm gonna go with a baby blue, which is BL2. And also for the color as well. And I'm gonna go with this cornflower blue, which is BL4, and just go over a little bit of the area for shading. Gotta get here under the cat's chin. And some of this NG4, which is neutral gray 4. So over here, under there. This is just to kind of show a bit more of the shading from the white part of the fur. Okay, and also here. I'm pressing on time, guys. It's almost like 30 minutes, which means my recording will switch to another video, and I don't want that. So here it is, all finished. I'll explain the coloring in another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, it basically kind of matches my other drawings, so I will do a video on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this, please leave a like, and if you like my videos, you can subscribe. So yeah, bye.